to the Immersed eyeshadow palette from Shopmissa. You guys really requested to see this one next. They did launch 4 different palettes. I already did one where I review and swatch all of them for you guys. So make sure you guys check that out. The next palette you guys wanted to see is this one. So let's get right into it. Okay, so once again, you guys, we're starting with the Immersed eyeshadow palette. And this is one of the most colorful ones, eyeshadow. I'm going to show you some swatches right now so you guys can see in case you missed my previous video swatching all of the palettes. And if you're new, please make sure you watch my previous video to catch up on what I'm doing. Otherwise, you'll be super lost. Okay, you guys, so these greens are calling my name, and I have not done a green look in a very long time, so I'm kind of gravitating towards those colors, as well as this one right here. It is so pretty. So I'm gonna start with this shade because it's going to be my transitioning shade. As always, you guys know I always start my looks with concealing my eyelids, just because I feel like they actually help the eyeshadow to pop even more. So I'm living for this. So again, I'm just picking up this color, applying it onto the crease. This is going to be my transitioning shade. And I actually just like to pick up little by little and just start blending it in upwards. And I'm using a brush from MAC. This is the MAC 217. It's a very famous brush, you guys. When YouTube started and everybody was doing makeup tutorials, this was the brush that everybody had and everybody needed. It's so crazy that I still have it. This is like a very true OG brush. You guys, the color distributes so nicely. I'm not having any problems with them, well, at least with this one. If you guys have not watched my last video, I'm also using one of the Shopmissa limited edition palette, the XO palette, so make sure you guys check that one out in case you are interested on that palette. So yeah, once again, I'm just distributing this color all over my eyelid, and it's actually such a beautiful shade. Like, wow, I have not used these type of colors in such a long time, even though I did similar color like this one once upon a time, I think, using Wet n Wild shades. I think it was last year. I'm gonna show you guys a picture maybe if I feel like. I'm about to shape on my brows. I feel like they take half of my lids. I don't like it. Wow, they're so pretty. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh my god, you guys, I was totally was going to start Vlogmas. Like, I vlogged the first day and then I completely forgot about vlogging. Like, I don't know if vlogging is my lifestyle. Like, I kind of have to get into that. And it's so crazy that I still haven't passed that phase where you feel super uncomfortable to film in front of people. Like, people still stare, people still like just look at you like you're fucking weird, and it's just like, stop, homie, stop. Do I owe you money? Are you paying my rent? No, stop looking. But anyway, well, you guys, I have not used this brush in such a long time, and I actually forgot how good it is. Holy moly. I've been loving to bring my shadow all the way up to my brow bone. I don't know, if you don't like it, don't do it, but that's my personal preference. Like, oh my freaking god, I was not recording as always. This is the life of a YouTuber, that everything just stops recording, everything you just miss footage. I don't know where I left off right now, and I'm not about to look at my camera. Like, that would take so much time. It already takes me so much time, you guys, doing these tutorials. Like, so this is basically what they will call a full-blown out eyeshadow look, and I'm blowing this bitch up, honey, like all over my crease. I feel like my eye shapes are so different, you guys, that even my eyeshadow looks is completely different.
Ain't nobody have time for that.
And as always, you guys know we have to darken up the crease to make it more dimensional and more structural. That makes sense? I don't know. But we're gonna be taking this shade right here. So again, we're just gonna be using this to darken up the crease. And I'm gonna be adding this to the outer and inner and bringing it onto the crease as well. But we're really gonna pack this color, you guys, and really darken the crease. So I'm gonna be repeating the steps. Again, I like to do this slowly because I really like to have that blended. You guys, these colors are actually so freaking beautiful. Like, by the way, you guys, I'm super excited because I'm waiting for my Sephora order that I ordered. Oh my god, I just like had like a brain fart. Like, I didn't even know what I was gonna say. But yeah, I ordered some stuff from Sephora. They were having a sale where if you are an insider, you get $15 off, which is awesome because Sephora is not expensive. Honestly, don't like Sephora at all, but there's just certain thing that you cannot get at Ulta. I 100% like recommend Ulta just because Ulta offers so much variety of almost everything. Drugstore, high-end, Kylie Jenner cosmetics now that is in there. Like, that's insane, honey. You also get like way better samples than Sephora. Sephora is like so expensive, and yet they like their sample be so cheap. Like, fans. And of course, you guys, I'm just going back a little bit more, blending in those two colors. Go right on those I low-key feel like you can see definitely some patchiness there, like the shadow didn't stick around there, so that might tell you something, okay? But I must say, you guys, like, I honestly sometimes don't what the sometimes I don't really expect too much from these eyeshadow because they're only $10 and you get 25 eyeshadow. So the fact that they're even blending like this, that's like a lot. It's intense. Like, you're not able to see that patchiness, and it's not even a lot. You see, like, you can barely even tell. I just want to know why my eyeshadow look way better in person. Like, my camera be playing me, I'm gonna tell you that. Okay, you guys, so I gotta definitely be honest. I've noticed that if you were to use these matte shades, especially this one that I'm using now, like, the more I apply it, the more you can see the patchiness. So if you were to use these shades like alone and just all over the eyelid, you will most definitely encounter some sort of patchiness throughout these eyeshadows. Definitely not the shimmer ones. The shimmer, I feel like it pays off for the matte shades, especially for the price. Like, I always say it, for the price, there's not much that you can, like, this is giving you enough. And of course, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of concealer, cutting the crease. Once again, we're gonna be doing a halo effect. I'm using the brushes that I show you guys the hack on how to create your own cut crease brush. If you're interested in that, make sure you check my video down below. I'll link it on the description. I think I'm gonna go back to my favorite one, which is the Eat 122, right in the middle, you guys. So the eyelid, I went ahead and cleaned it up really nice. Now we're gonna start adding a little bit more color with the first shade I started, this one right here. And I'm gonna be adding those color onto the edge right here. And I mainly apply on the bottom, you guys, not all the way to the top. And next, you guys, I'm gonna go in with that green shade, hoping that this will look all tied together and look good. So let's see how that goes. So I'm just repeating the same step, adding it to the far edge. You guys, the last shade I'm gonna add is this one right here in the far left. For you will be the right? But I'm gonna add that right in the middle, just to sparking up this look like that. And you sort of want to create that gradient effect from the sides, darker, lighter, and lighter up to the middle to make that gradient effect look on point. So I know I'm not like the best at makeup, you guys, but at least I try to show you because I did not went to school for this, so you know, it's just like my technique. And you guys, going back to the same palette, I'm gonna add this beautiful shade right here. It has like a little iridescent. I'm gonna be adding that to the brow bone just to tighten up the whole look. I'm telling you, I just want to remove my brows. Like, they're just so ugly there. Like, why do we even have brows? Like, and I'm also adding that same shade onto the inner of the eyes. And if you guys don't know by now, I like to finish my under eyes first before going on to my foundation. So let's go ahead and do that and show you guys how I roll. And by the way, I'm using this Luxie brush, which is really nice for concealer and also to clean out your eye. I'm definitely starting with a dark shade right there, so I'm gonna add that to the very close to my lash line, and I'm connecting that all the way out to the outer parts of the eye. And I'm just moving my brush back and forth to bring it down and smush it down a little bit more. And now, you guys, I'm gonna take this beautiful sunflower shade, or mustard, yeah, that's more like it. Okay, guys, so the eyes are pretty much done. I really want to add some eyeliner, but I'm not going to do that because I have been using eyeliner for the past 2 days, wing eyeliner. So let's just keep it a little bit more simple. I actually like the way the look came out. I hope you guys enjoyed me using this palette as well. So I have majority of my lashes here, so let's just go ahead and put that on. I'm not gonna show you guys because that will take so much longer, so let's just put the lashes on. Okay, you guys, next we're going on to the face to finish up this look. Oh my god, you guys, I just got my Sephora order and I'm so hyped. First thing first, I'm using today, you guys, for the face is this Milk Makeup Luminous Blur Stick. And I honestly find that this works best when I'm using their product, like their foundation and everything like that. It just, look, everything just blends in so much beautiful. Like, it's crazy how good it looks. And then I just like to kind of like press it in with my hands. Next, I'm going in with their foundation, the Milk Makeup Foundation. Maybe a little too much. It just looks so good along with their blurring primer, you guys. Like, those two together, they're meant to be. And by the way, a little of this stuff goes a long way. I ended up using a little bit too much on my other side. It still looks really good, but a little bit goes a long way with it. And then, you guys, I just like to press that in with a sponge. I feel like it just gives a more airbrush look. I'm also going to take the Milk Makeup Light Concealer. Go ahead and apply a little bit on my under eye. Just a little tiny bit because the foundation, I feel like it does the job, you guys. On my nose, a little bit on my forehead, which I don't. And I also like to apply a little tiny bit on my ear. And using my favorite brush to blend this out, I'm going to start with the contour first. And of course, with my little sponge, I'm just gonna go ahead and I am going in to blend that concealer. And then I'm going to start blending in the lip and the nose. And I like to use the Luxie brushes for this. They're so good. I feel like I made the tip of my nose look so round. Oh my god, that looks so weird. And you guys, I'm using the Milk Makeup Blurry setting powder as well. I love the setting powder. It's so nice. I feel so matte today. Like, I'm usually not this matte. You guys know I'm always like super glowy. I'm gonna be using the BECCA Baked Bondi bronzer, and I'm just gonna add this to warm up the face a little bit more. Next, I'm using the Benefit Gold Rush, which is by far one of my favorite like blushes. Not really into blushes. If you guys know, you know I'm not really into blushes, but this, it's it. And I just literally bathe in this. Next, you guys, I'm going to use a little bit of this Lancome Fix It Forget It setting spray. It's amazing. So I'm going to spray it all over the face. That's what I don't like about this spray, but it's so good, you guys. But the way it sprays sometimes, or maybe I just do it too much. You guys, my favorite part of this whole entire look is that I'm going to be using finally the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter without Renzi. I'm so happy, you guys. Like, I have not tried this, and I'm just like beyond excited to try it finally. Like, oh my god. Look at this packaging. It's so cute. Look at that texture. Mirror is lit. Let me just feel the texture of it. Okay, yeah, this is like a powder. Okay, like a wet powder. So I'm just gonna take my favorite brush, just rub it. Okay, let's go ahead and put it on. Whoa. So I understand now why people freaking love this highlighter, you guys. It's because when you apply it, it is such a fine powder that it looks like you don't have anything. Like, it looks like a glass. Look at that. And I'm looking at my skin right now, and it's such a fine powder that it blends into the skin so beautifully. Now I understand why people like this stuff. Wow. Shout out to Renzi for like seriously just doing the best of the best. Like, it's just humble as f. So if you're not following her, I don't know what the hell you're doing with your life. Like, so I'm just applying this everywhere just because, hello, it's my first time getting this and I want it all over my face because why not? Okay, you guys, now for the lips, I want to do a red lip just because this is the holidays. I'm gonna do a red lip, you guys, just because of the holidays. But I'm gonna use the lip liner from J Mania Beauty in the shade Fire, and I'm also using this Pixie Orange Red. Anyway, my love, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, thank you so much for being here. If you made it through the end, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you because you're the ride or die. Anyways, babes, I'll see you on my next video. Stay tuned for the next one tomorrow. I'm not sure what I will be bringing you guys just because I haven't been pre-filming, so I'm on a late schedule right now. Like, I'm on a very tight schedule. Anyways, I'll see you guys on my next video tomorrow. So